Hey YouTube, what's up guys? I don't know if this is getting me in the shot or not, but here I sit Sunday morning, 9:30, coming down towards the end of summer, time for kids to go back to school. And it's back to a lonely time for me. Not really lonely because I get my kids a week at a time in the summer, and this is the last week, so I'm gonna miss them. I see them every other weekend while school's going on. Plus I see them extra times too, but still, it won't be like summer. We haven't done a whole lot this year. Went to Dollywood a couple of times. We've had ball, softball, and Taylor's been playing guitar, and we've had a good summer, so can't complain. And there's a little agenda going on here in the local town I live in about the school situation. Of course, this town's based on, it's basically run by Republicans, always has been. And I try to tell people I'm neither nor, but it seems to me like the town's just, it stays the same. It don't ever grow. There's no jobs coming in here. And now they've tried to raise the wheel tax another $20 to put it at $40 and to go towards the schools. And you've got city schools and you've got county schools. So I pay towards both because I live in the city. I pay city and county taxes. So, and then we have a 9 3/4% sales tax here, which is outrageous. It's tax everywhere you turn. Then you got the Republicans, they get on TV about how they cut taxes here and there, but all they want to do in the local community here is raise taxes. I get sick of the party issues, the party deal. There's no party any better than the other. It's all about power and greed, and you can put in your little comments down here about who's the best president or whatever, but the last 4, 5, 6 presidents in this country have done nothing but sold us out. Period. It don't matter what party they're in. One party's no better than the other. You got Rush Limbaugh over here screaming against the Democrats, and then he was quoted as saying any drug dealer that was caught dealing drugs should be shipped up to shoot and put in prison. And then a few weeks later, or a couple years later, whatever it was, he got caught buying Oxycontin on the street. Hypocrite. Okay, so, and what's his party affiliation? Republican. You got a lot of guys in the Democrat Party, they're just too liberal. You got the gay marriage issue. I'm off of that. You gay people can come over here and bash me all you want. You got a choice to be straight or gay, and that's just the way it is. And I'm just like the Chick-fil-A guy. You slap in God's face when you're telling him it's all right for 2 men or 2 women to get married. That's my opinion. So, but anyway, they tried to raise this wheel tax the other day in the general election here. Well, I voted against it. And everybody's like, whoa, you should have voted for it. They're going to raise your property taxes. Well, I don't believe that. I believe they're going to raise the property taxes anyway. If they get one tax passed, they're going to pass another tax, and then another tax, and then another tax. I'm not anti-tax. It takes taxes to run the country and the local towns, and your local townships, your state taxes, and all that. I'm not anti-tax. I think you should pay your fair share. That's just the way it is, because if you want nice things, nice roads, nice this, nice schools, somebody's got to pay for it. So, and I know a wheel tax would have been probably the fairest way to have got it, but why don't they try cutting spending as far as sports and different things like that? They talk about higher education. Okay, I've got a high school diploma, but I was self-employed most of my life. Where are people going to work? It don't matter what kind of education you get right now. Where are you going to work? Are you going to go to India? You going to outsource yourself to India and work for one of those companies for pennies? There's no jobs. So the education, they make this education thing a top agenda. And that's all cool and good if you've got an education. But where are all these people going to work? The jobs are leaving this country. They're gone. They're not coming back. In my opinion, you're better off to get through high school and learn some kind of trade and work for yourself if you can. That's the best thing you could ever do. And it's hard work, but you can make a decent living working for yourself. It's not all peaches and cream, but at least you got your own schedule, you can work for yourself, make a decent living, and you don't have to have a bunch of paperwork that says, hey, I've got a master's, a bachelor's, a doctorate, or whatever, you know. And I've been on this discussion on Facebook with some people, and, you know, I probably peeved them off because I don't really like to talk politics, but I'll tell you the way I feel, and I'll stick to my guns. I'm not going to go with what's popular. Just because there's 100 gay people over here, and I'm running for office, there's 150 gay people over here and 25 straight people over here. And they're going to vote for me because I want to be for what they're for. I'm sorry. Or I'm going to be for this bunch down here for something else because it's popular. I'm going to go with my beliefs, and that's just the way it is. We got two choices in November, and I'm telling you what, right now, it probably does not matter whether you're blind or crippled or you walk in there blindfolded or what. Whoever you vote for, it probably doesn't matter. The country is gone, okay? And the best thing they can do right now is stop the spending and try to pay the debt off, which is not going to happen. Maybe it's biblical stuff coming to real life. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. But this is just a little video rant about that. I don't know. You know, if you guys don't agree with me, that's fine. I don't care. I got my beliefs. You got yours. So, and I don't want to get on here and sound like I'm all doom and gloom like some people out there. I watch videos and they're hoarding up food, and they're constantly digging and talking about the government, and you know, they're crooked. I know they are. But the only way it can be changed is until all the people in this country take a stand at one time. That's the only way anything will ever change. And that's not going to happen because people are in their mindset. If they've got money in a bank account and they're living okay, they don't care. They don't give a crap. So, I voted against the wheel tax because I figure it happened before we paid it. They got it passed, and I'll tell you something else that gripes my ass. I got a friend that's 18 years old that plays in a band. He's been playing music in places and that have smoking and drinking and food, restaurant type bar things, you know. So they had a gig the other night, and they carded him and told him I couldn't play. They was already set up because he was 18. I mean, he can buy cigarettes at 18. He can't drink. He can go to Applebee's or Fats or any other little fancy restaurant that drinks. If they had music, he could play music there because of smoking. What an idiotic thing. And the kid's trying to make a living playing music. And they don't know he's not 21 because there's smoking in there. Bullshit. that needs to be changed. You can go in the military and you can get your ass killed for this country at age 18, but you can't go in a bar that has smoking. And he is working, trying to make money, trying to do a job that's his life. He's an awesome musician. Pisses me off to no end. That law needs to be changed. Whoever put it in place needs to have their ass kicked. Whoever voted for that law needs to have their ass kicked. They don't have to serve alcohol to the 18-year-olds and the 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds. But they should be able to go in there and work. And they should be able to go in there and eat or listen to the band. So, it's just a couple little things in my mind. I wanted to get it off my chest. I hope you guys are doing good out there. Hadn't made a video in a while. Planning on making a few. I just really had a blocked mind. I've had a bad week. I've been down on my back and the last day or two, and it's been kind of rough. So I hope everybody out there has had a great weekend. So I will see you on the next one, and keep them coming, guys. I like all the videos. Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I did forget to mention, they have delayed the start of county schools 1 week because of the money situation. You got the superintendent of schools making over $90,000 a year. Okay? So it's all about cutting back, guys. They're just spending. It don't matter how much tax money you put out there, they're gonna spend it and spend it. They're spending more than they're taking in. They're printing money. That's what really got me to thinking about this. We've been having that local discussion on Facebook about the school system, and you know, I'm all for people getting an education, but they put a little bit too much emphasis on it. You know, now school is hard for kids. It's hard. I mean, they've got all the best things in the world to learn, their tools to learn with, but like I said, where are they going to work until they start making changes at the top all the way down to your local governments? Nothing is going to change. So that's what really got me to making this video. So catch you later. Thanks for watching, and subscribe and comment, whichever, whether you agree or disagree. So we will agree to disagree. I'm not an arguer. So thanks for watching.